All right, today we are still going to be using SOHCAHTOA. I'm going to put it up here on the top. We're going to use our trigonometry to help us find a missing side. For example, if we look at number 1 here, notice we have this angle right here, 67 degrees. This side would be the opposite. This side would be the adjacent side. So we have to think to ourselves, which trig function uses opposite and adjacent? Well, it's this one right there. And so we can write a statement like tangent of 67 degrees equals opposite over adjacent. And you can see we have everything what we need except x, but we have everything else in order to find x. Now to get x by itself, since it's x divided by 12, I'm going to multiply both sides by 12. So 12 tangent 67. So you're going to put that in your calculator. 12 tangent 67. You don't need the times. Notice we're rounding to the nearest tenth. So we're going to have x equals 28.3 is what we're going to get. Let's look at this one here. Let me erase that. Looking at this one here. With regard to this angle 32, this is adjacent, this is hypotenuse. Remember, adjacent and hypotenuse use cosine. So we're going to say cosine of 32 degrees equals adjacent over hypotenuse. Well, just like the last one, we're going to multiply both sides by that. 12, happens to be 12 again. And in our calculators, now we're going to put 12 cosine 32. And we get x equals 12.2 rounded, or 10.2, sorry, rounded to the nearest tenth. Okay, next one. We know this is 29 degrees. With regard to 29, this is opposite. Oops, I meant to write opposite hypotenuse. So opposite and hypotenuse, that's sine. So sine of 29 is equal to x over 12. Why do all these have 12? Well, if it wasn't 12, we'd multiply whatever was down here, both sides. 12 sine 29. We put that in our calculators, and we get x is equal to 5.8 rounded to the nearest tenth. Okay, with our next one, we have, here's 57, opposite and adjacent. So that is tangent, that's our TOA. So tangent of 57 equals opposite over adjacent. Ooh, this one now is different. Notice x is not on the top, but x is now on the bottom. So I put a 1 under my tangent. Remember, like a over b equals c over d? Remember, like cross products? Remember, a times d equals b times c? We can do the cross product. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to do x times tangent of 57 is equal to 12, or 12 times 1. And now to get x by itself, I'm going to divide both sides by tangent 57. So this is what we need to put in our calculator. It ends up being 12 divided by the tangent of 57. So x equals, so let's do 12 divided by tangent 57. And it looks like x is approximately 7.8. Next one, with regard to that angle, this is adjacent, hypotenuse. So cosine 66 is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. In this case, we're going to multiply both sides by 7. These are the nice ones. These cancel out. So 7 cosine 66, approximately 2.8. And finally, with regard to this angle, this is adjacent, this is hypotenuse. Oh, we got to do another hard one. So we're going to multiply both sides by 6. X equals 6 cosine 39, approximately 4.7. All right, I'm going to make one up. Ready? We need a better problem. Okay, so let's say this is 38 degrees. And let's say we know, which one do we do? Oh, tangent, let's do a different one. So let's say this is 8 and we try to find the hypotenuse. Well, in this case, this is opposite, that's hypotenuse. So we're going to do sine 38 equals 8 over x. And remember, this is the one where we're going to do that. Now, if you remember that it ends up being 8 divided by sine, that's fine. But we're going to do x times the sine of 38 equals 8. Divide both sides by the sine of 38. And we get x equals, let's see, 8 divided by sine 38. 13, rounded to the nearest tenth. Okay, so another one of those to practice.